What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? It's your boy GRAJSM. Oh. So we're in 4K. Now, the camera is significantly further from me. We're, wide open. I think it's like 18 millimeters. Normally when we're at 18 millimeters, I can hold it, in my hand. Look, my arm is fully stretched out. But we're in 4K and we are very, very far from the camera. But I want to do this video in 4K just to kind of see how things would work out as far as the shotgun mic, the look. I'm up in the studio. I got the white background on. I actually have a little light here. Boom. Little is that key light, kicker light, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. So, okay, so there is autofocus, but it's pretty bad autofocus. It's not as good as in 1080 when we have the dual pixel autofocus, but this autofocus is still better than the autofocus from the T6. So this autofocus will track my face, but the T6, not so much. So I'm thinking about getting a second tripod, right? And getting maybe a 50mm lens for this guy, or putting the 50 that I have on this guy and using this as a B cam. I do kind of want to get into some more talking head. What am I talking about? All my videos are talking head. I'm in the truck and it's talking head. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this is unusable. So the 4K autofocus is unusable. It sucks, man, because I really want to start doing videos in 4K. Most of the people on YouTube that do 4K videos are shooting in 1080 and then they're upscaling to 4K. So maybe that's something I'll think about. But I'm gonna run downstairs and go grab the 50mm and throw that on here, and we're gonna leave the camera exactly where it is. Right now we're using the kit lens with that's open to about 18mm, and hopefully we'll be able to get the same image and the same view with the 50mm. And the 50mm we'll do it in, I don't know, should we do it in 4K? I think it's going to zoom in too much. Let's do the 50mm in 1080 and see if there's any better image quality. Now, one thing I will say, the kit lens goes from about 3.5 to like 5 point something. I forget exactly what it is, but the 50 goes all the way down to 1.8. I think 1.8. So yeah, we'll see. Holy crap. So this is 4K with the 50mm, and this is pretty freaking zoomed in. Let's go back to 1080, because at 4K it has an extra 1.7 times crop on top of the APS-C 1.6 crop. So let's get out of 4K. We'll try this back at 1080. Alright, so this is not bad. This is 1080 on a 50mm on an APS-C sensor. Let me know what you guys think. I know my head is still pretty big in the picture. So this kit lens really isn't that bad. I mean, it goes from 18 to 55. Your aperture goes from 3.5 to 5.6. But we're on the 50 right now, and the 50 is a 50mm lens, and the aperture goes all the way down to 1.8. So this is what they mean when they say a fast lens. At 1080, how does this look? Can you tell the difference between 1080 and 4K? Obviously, I'm a lot closer. The autofocus, is a lot better on 1080. I like it. I mean, I really think that this is good. If I were to use an in-studio setup, I probably wouldn't go with the 50. Like, this is just a little too, you know, I don't know, it's a little too close. I want to be able to, you know, see, like, you can barely see my hand. Like, my hand is almost touching my face. Like, that's too close for me. I'd want a little bit more space, and so maybe a 35 or even a 24, and I want to have, you know, a pretty fast 24 lens. So I also thought about the 16. Is it 16 to 35? So I know that on the RF series, like the EOS R and the RP, they have a 15 to 35, and it goes all the way out to, I think, f2.4, something like that, some low number. But that would be excellent in an in-studio kind of, you know, vibe. So right now we're actually just working off of this little light. So actually right now, like with this in studio, I don't have any other lights on other than my little LED light. See, it's got little batteries in the back. It's actually sitting on a Manfrotto Pixie. Jeez. But I don't want to turn it around because it'll, you know, blind you. But I got this little light here just to give me some fill. Lights up my face pretty good. And then I have the window right behind you. Yeah, what do you guys think about this look? I also have two big soft boxes. So one is far, you know, on that side, and the other one is actually just right here, right above me. But I didn't want to use those. I wanted to try to just use the natural light and the is this Aputure? Who makes this? I think this is made by Neewer. I don't know who makes this. I mean, but you could pick one of these LED lights up. They have the little clear case for like a little diffusion. Then they have the yellow one on the back for like an amber look. So this is, you know, the regular light. This is like with the diffusion on it. And then let me show you what it looks like with the amber. And then the amber gives it more of a warmer glow. I actually kind of like this one. So we'll leave it with the amber glow. No, but seriously, I kind of like this look. I like this feel. I like for, you know, the videos to look and feel a little bit warmer. Now, I have this light here. I'm thinking of including some lights behind me to shine up on the background. And if I get a wider angle lens, I'll be able to move closer to the camera and more away from the background. And then that way I could do the whole orange and teal look. Amber light in the front, teal in the back. Kind of give it that, you know, nice little vibe. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about some of the angles and cameras and focal lengths. What do you think looks the best? When I had the kit lens with 4K, or the 50mm in 1080. I'm personally leaning more towards the 50 with the 1080. I may even go out and rent the 10-18 wide angle lens from Lens Rental, not a sponsor. But if you use the link down below, it'll get you $25 off your first order with Lens Rental. Or I may go ahead and rent the 24mm pancake lens. Let me know what you guys want to see, the 10-18 or the 24 pancake lens. With that being said, this is your boy GRHASMO, and I'm at.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, you know what I'm saying? Nigga living. It's about time. C&P, shit is going my way, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing like it. Yeah. It ain't nothing like paying the bills on time. Enough dough left to know that we still gonna shine, but it's never enough.